Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of November 11th to 15th show that Steffy Forrester will dig her heels in when it comes to Hope Logan and anyone who dares to support her. Steffy is obviously stretching her power right now, but she believes it is justified because Hope isn't following boundaries. Of course, Steffy doesn't know the full story because she isn't privy to Hope and Carter Walton's covert romance. That could help to explain Hope's lingerie seduction in the design office, but Hope is determined to preserve the secret from Steffy. As a result, it may continue to appear that Hope made multiple attempts to be a homewrecker. How will Liam Spencer respond to the news that Hope has left Forrester Creations? Will Liam attempt to interfere with Steffy on Hope's behalf? Whatever the case, Carter may continue to be Hope's most potent backup. Carter is clearly unhappy with Steffy and Ridge Forrester for the way they have abused Hope, so his plan to fight back will continue. Carter does not want to just abandon his luxury conglomerate proposal, nor does he intend to allow the Forresters walk over the Logans again. Carter hasn't revealed any information about his plot yet, but it's a huge one. Carter may intend to jeopardize Steffy and Ridge's joint kingdom. Carter may seek to force Steffy and Ridge out of their co-CEO positions at Forrester Creations, as he anticipates a significant power shift. Regardless, Carter will become increasingly determined to help Hope and the Logan family in general. Will Carter's plan backfire and get him fired if he pushes too hard? Meanwhile, will Spencer and Electra Forrester's romance could bloom swiftly? Electra and will have chemistry, but will his Logan family ties cause some unexpected problems? Over with Bill Spencer. He'll have to find out what comes next in his life. Bill will reflect on his past with Poppy and Luna Nozawa before moving forward. Is there any chance Katie Logan, Heather Tom, will change her mind and embrace a reunion with Bill? Could Bill and Brooke Logan rekindle their relationship instead? Brooke's problems with Ridge, when Taylor Hayes is back in town, could lead to Brooke bonding with Bill, as Ridge does the same for Taylor. Airbnb predictions indicate some romantic upheaval on the horizon, so we'll keep you updated on all the action. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, the week of November 11th to 15th will bring some unexpected twists, so stay tuned. According to the bold and the beautiful teasers, Katie Logan is once again there for Bill Spencer. Following the upheaval that forced the Nozawa family to swiftly become a part of Bill's life, Katie realized that the love of her life was in pain. Luna Nozawa emerged as one of the most unexpected villains in modern BNB history. She was identified as the murderer of two men and the woman who tried to implicate her mother for those horrible murders. However, the lesser offenses she committed are also impressive. Luna also duped the otherwise astute Dollar Bill into believing he was her father, which he wasn't. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. The planned death of Tom Starr. Imagine finding out that your father is a poor soul. Good people would want to embrace Tom Starr. But Luna reacted angrily. She wanted Bill to be her father because, unlike her mother, she was a gold digger. Solely Nozawa's idea that her sister, Poppy Nozawa, was pursuing Bill for money was incorrect. Luna justified her murder of Tom by using her mother's reputation and childhood memories. She felt obliged to kill Paul Hollis Hollister after he uncovered the connection between Luna and Tom. So Tom's intended death turned into another murder and the purposeful frame of Poppy. It was ironic since another member of Luna's family, John Finnegan, had just put an end to Luna's reign of terror during the day. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Bill Spencer needs a boost. Bill hasn't been the same since he discovered that Luna was not his daughter. The additional electricity caused by realizing she was a two-time killer and attempted framer led him into a deeper trance. Diamond's character has undergone a semi-metamorphosis in recent years. One crucial occasion required him to go deep undercover and pretend to fall for Sheila Carter. In one of the more bizarre stories, Bill and Ridge Forrester, a bearded and ponytailed character, were shown to have collaborated with the authorities to sting Sheila. Their efforts were successful, but a court dismissed their case. Bill demonstrated that he was willing to give up everything, even his life, to defend his family. Katie was moved by the revelation and realized he had evolved. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Katie Logan not ready to reconcile? Bill's current plea to reconcile with Katie came shortly after Poppy departed the mansion. The swirl of that post-climax moment influenced everyone, including Katie. Tom's character indicated that she still does not trust Bill and feels he would go with Brooke Logan if she was available. After Bill receives Luna's letter, Katie consoles him. Katie and Bill's romance will endure forever. However, whether Katie will give him another opportunity at a relationship remains an unanswered question in Los Angeles, California. Here's hoping she offers a conditioned chance soon and Bill takes advantage of it. Katie Logan from The Bold and the Beautiful is undeniably a survivor. This beleaguered heroine has gone through a lot, and she usually comes out stronger than before. Newer fans may be startled to hear that the character first featured on B&B in 1987, played by Nancy Sloan. The actress made recurring appearances until 1996, followed by guest appearances in future years till Heather Tom took over the part in 2007 and continues to appear to this day. Katie Logan, the youngest daughter of Beth and Stephen Logan, has always felt like she grew up in the shadow of her older sisters Brooke Logan and Donna Logan. Donna persuaded her friend, Rocco Carner, to go out with Katie, who fell for him and was devastated to discover that he truly desired Donna. Katie also worked with her sister to locate down their estranged father and reunite him with their mother. Katie went to Los Angeles in August 2007 for Donna's wedding to Thorne Forrester, only to discover Donna was actually doing it to retaliate against Stephanie Forrester. So she told the groom, and Donna was upset with her sister for ruining her plans. Katie started working in the public relations department at Forrester and persuaded Stephanie not to seek charges against Storm Logan after he shot her. Katie attempted to interfere when her unhinged brother threatened to kill Ashley Abbott and was shot during the struggle. Storm committed suicide to allow his sister to receive his heart transplant. However, Katie's body began to reject the transplant, and everyone tried to make her last days as memorable as possible. During this period, Katie developed emotions for Bridget Forrester's fiancé, Nick Marone, and when Bridget discovered a means to save Katie's life, she discovered she was pregnant after Nick gave her dying wish to make love. Bridget dumped Nick after marrying him, and Katie and Nick intended to marry despite Katie's miscarriage. But Katie felt terrible about damaging Bridget's marriage and called the wedding off, allowing them to reconcile. Katie was drowning her sorrows when she met Bill Spencer Jr., who, surprisingly, did not take advantage of her inebriation. Katie began dating Bill, who purchased Forrester Creations and appointed her as CEO. Katie hired Brooke and Donna to work there, which caused a lot of friction between the Logans and the Forresters. Bill proposed, and he and Katie married, and she assisted him in developing a bond with his recently discovered son, Liam. But when Katie discovered Bill's affair with Steffy Forrester, she had a heart attack and demanded he choose between them. Naturally, Bill chose Katie, but he also locked her in a tower to prevent her from revealing his plan to guarantee Liam married Steffy. Despite their conflicts, when Katie discovered she was pregnant, Bill advised her to get an abortion due to her heart problems. Katie refused and almost died after giving birth to their baby, Will Spencer. Katie, suffering from postpartum depression, forced Bill and Brooke together so that Will would not grow up without a mother. But when she recovered consciousness, she discovered that her husband and sister had developed emotions for each other. Katie returned to Bill after another health scare, but when she discovered he had slept with Brooke, she divorced him and took over Spencer Publications as part of the settlement. Katie was captivated to Ridge Forrester, who offered her a shoulder to lean on. Despite his emotional protestations and marriage proposal, Ridge's desire to protect Brooke from marrying Bill revealed to Katie where his true heart belonged. Katie returned to Bill, but her continual jealousy of his relationship with Brooke caused her to drink her sorrows away. She also found that Ridge was not Caroline's son's father and publicly revealed the scandalous truth. Katie divorced Bill so he could be with Brooke and moved into a house next to Eric Forrester. Quinn Fuller was envious of their closeness, and when Katie was shot, she became a strong suspect. It was actually Deacon Sharp. Katie returned to her PR work at Forrester, which caused some tension between her and Bill's son, Wyatt Spencer. They tried to keep their romance hidden, but they eventually went public and announced their intention to marry. However, recognizing her son's ambivalence regarding Wyatt's role in their lives, Katie reconsidered and called it off. Growing closer to Thorne, Kate followed his counsel and pursued sole custody of Will, even marrying him to influence the judge's decision. However, after learning Ridge had sought a favor from the judge, who was an old acquaintance, a guilty Katie allowed Bill to spend more time with his kid and discovered that he appeared to have altered his ways. Thorne abruptly requested a divorce and abandoned Katie after realizing she did not truly love him. Katie gently re-established her relationship with Bill, but she declined his proposal, unsure whether he had truly changed. She even persuaded Shauna Fulton to try to seduce Bill just to see how faithful he was. Later, Katie was shocked to learn that Shauna's kid, Flo, who had lately been revealed to be Storm's daughter, had participated in a baby swap and helped welcome Hope's baby, Beth, into the Logan family, where she belonged. But things got even worse for Katie when she felt pains in her side and was transported to the hospital, where it was discovered that she required a kidney transplant to survive. In the end, Flo was the only viable donor, giving Katie a kidney in the hopes of making up for some of the wrongs she had done. Katie's attitude toward Flo eased as she recovered. But when Katie discovered out Bill had kissed Brooke while comforting her about her marital problems, she kicked him out yet again. Bill continued to try to win Katie back and prove his love, but just as she was coming around, she overheard him confess his love for Brooke, which put an end to their reconciliation. He argued that he would always love Brooke, that Katie was his future, but she believed separation was better. Katie also overheard Quinn and Shauna discussing how they had duped Ridge into marrying Shauna in Las Vegas, and promptly informed him the truth. Katie persuaded Donna and Brooke to accept Flo into the Logan family based on Wyatt's suggestion. However, she remained dismissive of Bill's attempts to reconcile. Katie became embroiled in Eric's marital conflict with Quinn, and when she went to ask Carter Walton to stop harassing Eric's wife, she made a friend. There appeared to be sparks between the two, but nothing came of it for long. Bill begged for another opportunity, and while Katie recognized he had changed, she couldn't be certain he wouldn't rush back to Brooke as soon as she was single again. When Carter explained that Quinn had left him, Katie let him know she was very intrigued. Bill tried to persuade Katie that he loved only her, but she believed he'd already tried the same spiel on Brooke and, when that failed, moved for option 2. Carter attempted to warn Bill off, telling the lawyer to keep away from his Katie. Bill eventually made a far more passionate plea to Katie to save him from himself, but she once again refused. She had her own issues, such as fretting about the outcomes of her most recent cardiology appointment. Thankfully, she had Carter to encourage her, and after receiving some positive results from the doctor, she was ready to enjoy her life with a man who treated her well. Katie was shocked when Bill revealed that he was in a relationship with Sheila Carter and refused to let Will near him as long as he was with the lunatic. She was also upset to learn that Taylor was the one who had shot Bill, but Brooke encouraged her to find forgiveness in her heart. Fortunately, Bill's courtship with Sheila was only a cover to persuade her to confess to any offenses that could land her in jail. Bill promptly confessed his love and attempted to win Katie back, but she declined, reaffirming her emotions for Carter. Katie and Carter were concerned about Eric's intention to launch a new line and how his fashion clash with Ridge would impact the company. She was later surprised to find that Eric was dying, so she helped make his final performance as stunning as possible. Fortunately, Eric had life-saving surgery and began his recovery in early 2024. Katie discovered in the spring that she did not trust Poppy Nozawa, Bill's old flame who had suddenly returned to his life. Despite her insistence that she no longer had feelings for Bill, she did not believe Poppy, especially after a DNA test revealed that her daughter, Luna Nozawa, was actually Bill's. After a heartfelt discussion about their past, present, and future, Bill told Katie she was his greatest love and would always be his Katie. Katie remained dubious of Poppy since her story did not seem to make sense. She came to Lee for answers, but the doctor argued that, while she believed her sister was a gold digger, she had verified the paternity test findings herself. Katie wondered if Poppy had something to do with Tom Starr's death overdose after learning that he had performed at the music festival where Poppy and Bill purportedly conceived Luna. Luna defended her mother, but Katie was concerned that Bill was in danger and begged RJ. He told her everything he knew about Poppy, including the fact that she had accidentally drugged her daughter. Katie was happy when Will returned home from boarding school, but she wasn't pleased with Poppy and Luna taking over Bill's home. When R.J. After Luna showed him letters from Tom claiming to be her father, Katie was certain that Poppy murdered Tom to keep the truth hidden. The police detained Poppy, and Katie persuaded Bill to take another paternity test. It was later discovered that Luna was not only not Bill's daughter, but she was also the one who murdered Tom in order to continue living in luxury as Bill's daughter. Bill was grateful to Katie for her assistance in exposing the truth, as well as for the opportunity to reunite with her and Will as a family. He attempted again to suggest that they get back together, but Katie again refused. She was thrilled when Will opted to work as an intern at Forrester, even if it was mainly to be among the attractive models. Stay tuned to see how Katie's story unfolds. Of course, Steffy doesn't know the full story because she isn't privy to Hope and Carter Walton's covert romance. That could help to explain Hope's lingerie seduction in the design office, but Hope is determined to preserve the secret from Steffy. As a result, it may continue to appear that Hope made multiple attempts to be a homewrecker. How will Liam Spencer respond to the news that Hope has left Forrester Creations? Will Liam attempt to interfere with Steffy on Hope's behalf? Whatever the case, Carter may continue to be Hope's most potent backup. Carter is clearly unhappy with Steffy and Ridge Forrester for the way they have abused Hope, so his plan to fight back will continue. Carter does not want to just abandon his luxury conglomerate proposal, nor does he intend to allow the Forresters walk over the Logans again. Carter hasn't revealed any information about his plot yet, but it's a huge one.